There's a funny thing about families.
Leonard!
There's a public face that we like to show to the world.
And finally, here he is, the star of Laugh with the Leonards, the Love Lord with the surfboard. It's Lockie Leonard!
And then there's the private face. The face we keep hidden away from everyone. Behind closed doors. You'd have to say that Saturday afternoons at the Leonards is one of those times when the last thing you need is a studio audience.
Hello? Anybody home?
Put it this way. Saturday afternoons at the Leonards is for immediate family members only.
Someone's here. Hi. Joy, isn't it? Sunny, we met the other day at school, the musical, and we really hit it off. I thought we were going to see some rain today.
Oh, me too. It came over really cloudy earlier on.
And then it fined up again.
Yes. It did. Oh, yes. The musical, of course.
I found this on the ground on the way in.
Thank you. Goodness me, Philip, look at you. Middle of the afternoon, you're not even dressed.
Mum, it's Saturday. We never get dressed in our room.
Sonny, why don't you head on inside? I do have to warn you, though, to take us as you find us.
I'd love to, but I was wondering if I couldn't beg the biggest favour.
Of course, you only have to ask.
You remember my daughter Mel?
Yes, Mum. You remember Mel? She's the one that Lockie tried to kiss, and it all went horribly wrong.
Hi.
And do you remember Lockie?
Are you kidding me? That's so not gonna happen.
Oh.
Wow.
Thanks, Joy. I'll pick her up tomorrow. I know it's short notice, but if I can nail this presentation at the Green Expo, Mel and I will be laughing all the way to the bank.
Wow. Great.
Rightio, I'll see you tomorrow, Chook. Bye. Thanks again for having Mel over.
Mel's doing what? And just when this nightmare couldn't get any worse...
Magnificent specimen of manhood coming through.
Oh, no, please, no.
It's like a jungle out there.
Perhaps, Lockie, you'd like to take Mel for a little walk. For an hour.
At least.
You sure you're cool about me staying over tonight? I mean, you didn't really get much say.
You've only been here 5 minutes and already seen my family in their underwear, so... how can it get any worse? Only if someone mentions what happened the other day at the beach.
Do you want to talk about what happened the other day at the beach?
Me? Nah. It's weird. It's like I can't even remember much happening. It's like I've forgotten the whole day.
Even the bit where you tried to kiss me and I told you to get lost?
Really? Can't remember that bit. The way I see it, things have been fine when the two of us got around being, well, mates. But then, everything changed. Like, big time. If Mel was ever going to quit laughing at me, I had to get things back to the way they were. So, do you want to go kick a footy, or, I don't know, maybe we could go drop some farts?
Oh, yeah? Let's do that.
Or do you want to have a nose round inside that house?
Wouldn't the people who live there have something to say?
Oh, no, nobody lives there. It's been empty since we moved to Angelus. Where are you going? Mel, I was joking.
It's unlocked.
Yeah, great. Let's do it. Okay, That's enough. Let's go now. Mel? Mate?
I could live here. It's cool.
Next door, yeah. Great. Mind you, can't be all that bad living on a houseboat.
I'm guessing that's because you've never had to. Think toilets in a force 9 gale.
We, really should get a move on.
Sure. I guess everyone will be fully clothed by now.
If you would like to sit there, Mel, on the good chair.
I hope you're feeling peckish, Mel.
Sure am. Yum, tuna mornay.
No. It's apricot beef.
Righto. Yum.
Mel, about this morning. I hope you don't think that just because it's a Saturday that that's any excuse for me getting around the house in a state of undress.
Yes, I mean, of course I would do that.
I can't remember the last time Mum wasn't dressed before noon.
Oh, that's right. It never happens.
Don't worry about it. If we've moored somewhere out of the way, Mum and I don't bother with clothes at all.
You mean you get around in the...
Sure.
No, Lockie. Do not go there. Think of something else.
Stop it, Lockie. You're giving me a stitch.
Oh, that's very forward thinking of you and your mum.
Not to mention chili.
You guys are hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be right. After every embarrassing little thing Mel's seen at the Leonards today, she'll have enough to keep her laughing out loud for the rest of the century.
Hey, Mum, what's cooking?
To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure.
Well, there you go again. You'd have to be the worst cook in the world.
Well, at least I remember to get dressed this morning.
I can explain. I've been working undercover. Where's my boy Lockie? Oh. Why the long face, son?
Just try to kiss a girl is all.
You, Lockie, kiss a girl? Now that's funny.
What is it, Joy?
Oh, no, nothing important.
Joy?
It's from the people who decide whether or not community radio station goes ahead or not. That's all. I mean, I'll open it later.
Thanks for dinner. It was yummy. I'm just getting a glass of water.
You have to open it now.
No, I can't. Too nervous.
Mel, if you wouldn't mind, read.
Looks like you've been given the go-ahead. All you have to do is broadcast a pilot program by the end of tomorrow, and you're all set.
Tomorrow? How long has that thing been sitting in the back garden and unnoticed?
No, look, surely there's room for leniency. Read on.
If you don't broadcast by the deadline, your licence offer will be revoked and you won't get another chance. Ever. It's good news.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go brush my teeth.
Okay, you need to get on the phone. You need to contact some local talent and be behind that microphone tomorrow.
On the radio? Talking to myself? Oh, no. I couldn't possibly do that. No. I'd just end up putting everybody to sleep. Mel.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable?
It's cool. Mum and I are used to sleeping anywhere.
You'll be wearing appropriate sleep attire, I hope.
Nothing with trucks on them.
Nothing.
That's what you mean.
You can't possibly sleep in here with us. Mum, I sleepwalk and I might tread on you.
It's a good point, Philip. Besides, we can't have you sleeping on the floor. No, you're a guest.
I don't feel good about kicking you and Sarge out of your bed.
No arguments, young lady.
And you don't have to tuck me in. I can do it myself.
Of course you can.
Mrs. Leonard?
Mm-hmm.
You missed a bit.
That was a very close call.
Philip wasn't kidding. Having to spend the whole night listening to my little brother snore would have been the icing on the cake for Mel.
I'm as broad-minded as the next man. But as far as clothes go, or the total lack of them, there's a standard. I mean, what have they got against undies in the first place?
That's right. And what if Mel and her mum really did move in next door? And this 36 hours of stomach-churning humiliation turned into a lifetime.
Hey, we thought since Mel and I are just next door and in need of a giggle,
We'd just barge in out of the blue and laugh at you.
Hello, everybody out there in Radioland. This is Angelus Public Radio coming to you for the very first time.
Oh, do you really think I can do it?
Excuse me. Not only do I think a certain walking miracle by the name of Joy Leonard can do it, alone if necessary, I think the whole world is agog in anticipation at the triumph that is to come. Seems to be a lot of static out there tonight. I don't know where that's coming from.
It's true, Sarge. The whole room filled with this unearthly light. They can only be associated with a highly developed form of space transport.
Well, I'd like to believe you, Philip, but I'm sure there's a more rational explanation. Oh, there's your aliens. Looks like they've moved in next door. I think what you saw was the headlights from the removalist truck.
Hi. Hi, I'm Joe. We've just moved in. What's your name? You up to much? Wow, nice garden. What are you guys doing for breakfast? What do you have in the way of cereal?
Suppose we won't get to be neighbours now that, you know, Joe has moved in.
What a pity.
Shame. Fantastic work, Mrs. Leonard. Your milk-cereal ratio is spot on.
Now then, plans for the day. I have a community radio station to get running, and Philip has volunteered to help me with the technical side of things.
Not a problem. Count me in.
Sarge?
That garden out there, it looks like a jungle, and I think I'm the man to tame it.
Which just leaves Lockie and Mel.
Maybe the safest thing was to get Mel out of the house. At least that way she wouldn't find anything else to laugh at.
Well, I was going to go for a surf, and you're welcome to come along and watch if you like, mate.
That's okay. I'm happy just to hang around the house.
You do whatever you like, Mel. We just want you to feel right at home.
Okay, I confess, 18 hours into Mel's visit, and I'd kind of lost the ability to think straight. And being back at the scene of the crime made it even worse.
Promise me you'll never try to kiss me again, or I'll die laughing.
Oh. Okay, needs a bit of a clean, doesn't it? Goodness. Philip, put that down. It's a bit of a burnt colour there. Come on, boys. Come on, come on, come on.
There's a little bit of work to do, but we'll be fine.
It's for the best, Philip. I mean, running a radio station. You'd have to admit, bit of a pipe dream. Probably end up with everybody laughing at me anyway.
Sorry, I'm not that familiar with the technology.
Oh, well. We tried.
I'm pretty sure I can fix this. Testing.
My goodness me, Joe. Where did you learn to do that? Well, at your age.
It's not that hard. There you go. We're on. We're broadcasting.
So, are you telling me you've never had a garden, you've never had a pet, but not even a ship's cat?
Had a ship's goldfish once, but I liberated him over the side.
Okay. If you think what I did before was dumb, wait and see what I did now.
Yeah, go for it. Pretty funny, aren't we? You had a good laugh at me at the beach after the musical. You spent the whole weekend laughing at my family. What's next? You're gonna have a nice little giggle at my pet sheep?
Nice one, Lockie. What was that all about?
Hello, everybody out there in Radio Land, and welcome to this, the first pilot broadcast of Radio Angelus, a community radio station for you, the people of Angelus. So first, some introductions. My name is...
Mum, it's Mum.
No, my real name.
Mrs. Leonard.
Sorry for that momentary break in transmission. My name is Mrs. Leonard. And I'm going to be with you for the next hour or so this afternoon. I will be talking to you about... Well, you know those things that really... For example, now, some of you may not be aware of this, but sometimes my family and I eat our dinners off our laps. Leave the washing up until the next day. Now, by some mysterious process, which no one really understands, a report gets sent out to all the other known mums in the universe saying, Joy Leonard's house is a rubbish tip. Pass it on. Don't ask me how, but it happens. So, I thought it might be quite nice if you, the people of Angelus, called in and we had a chat about whatever might be on your mind. So, the lines are open. And we have a caller already. Hello?
Hi. I just wanted to say that even though certain people who I won't mention by name might think that I'm just a big pain in the bum, certain people should also know that up until about 10 minutes ago, I was having one of the best weekends I can ever remember. In all sorts of ways. For example, a certain person's mother is a totally brilliant, inventive cook. And certain people might also want to know that even though I laughed at a certain incident that happened at the beach, it was probably just because I was embarrassed and I didn't want to, stop us from being mates.
Well, if that is the case, I think a certain person should call in and apologise.
Yeah, well, they could if they liked.
Hello. It's a certain person here. And I'd just like to say, I'm glad your caller had a really great weekend, and she's welcome to come back and stay anytime she likes.
Really?
Yeah. And a certain person would also like to say he's sorry he's been such a loser lately. When it was only a week ago that he thought you were one of the best mates anyone could have.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you can't help being a loser, seeing as how you are one.
So I guess what Mel was saying was that over the weekend, she got a close-up squeeze at the Leonards, in their undies. And strangely enough, she didn't think we were some weird mutant family. Even on Saturday afternoons.